Hello and welcome to Sportswomen Connect. On today's show, we are going to be talking about promoting female leaders in sport management and sport in general. And to join me in this conversation is none other than Mrs. Damzungu, the Uganda Hockey Association President. Lydia, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for your kindness to invite me here.
It's really a pleasure to have you here.
Pleasure is mine.
And kindly tell us a little bit more about yourself before we get into the discussion.
My name is Lydia Gloria Sanyu Damzungu. I have been in sports for more than 20 years, but specifically hockey, 16 years.
16 years for hockey?
Yes.
Okay.
In 2002, when I was at the university,
yes,
I entered into very many sports. First, I was voted to be a sports minister.
Okay.
And at the university, it requires mobilizing every corner of your hall. I was a complexer.
Okay.
You can call me a crocodile.
Okay, you were crocodiles.
Sure. So I had to mobilize all ladies in CCE to be able to come and
vote.
All
and vote. First to vote for you.
Yes, first to vote me, but second to be active in sports.
Okay.
So my mobilization actually stems from that far. So I had to make sure I have players in basketball. I had to have netball, volleyball,
all
handball,
the ball games.
All the ball games. But
even athletics.
Even athletics.
Yes. What skills do you think enabled you to be able to execute all these duties?
When I was given the responsibility of leadership,
yes,
I did not want to be seen as a failure, first of all, but two, I felt I had the responsibility to do as I had been trusted. Yeah. So I had to use all my mobilization skills because there was a goal put before me that the whole had to be the best in sports. And being a sportswoman, I could only fall for gold. Yeah. So I had to mobilize my people, but it required myself being present. It required myself dropping comfort because playing all the sports, it wasn't my strength. But my leadership required that my involvement would draw many others
into the sports. Yeah.
Yes. So my involvement and taking full responsibility. For
failure, for
even
success.
For the failure and for the successes, I was always there on the line cheering hard. Yes.
If you're not playing, you were a fan.
Yes, I had to.
You had to be there.
Yes, because some of the girls, you know, maybe they are from medicine or they come from, they've not been so active in sports and you're drawing them into these crowds they are not used to, so you had to be there. I mean, some of them feel like, well, now that I'm the university, I have to behave in a certain way. Now I'm a lady.
Yes.
So people had to be helped to know that, you know what, you're not any less a woman.
Life is normal, yes.
You're not any less a woman if you participate in sports, and that means I had to stay there and cheer them on, even when they were feeling low, things were not working out the way they wanted. I had to be on the sideline and support them.
And now you're the hockey president.
Sure.
How did that come about?
Well, I stayed around the sport, playing it on and off. And at the time in 2016, I felt there were certain things going on that I didn't understand. And I felt there were small things that needed to be done. And I felt that all people want is to enjoy a good sport. Yes. And whatever it is that would help them do that, I wanted to be there.
Okay. Say that. How has it been for you as a female leader in sport? Because we don't have so many female presidents running sports in Uganda. You could be one of the few, if I'm not wrong.
One of the things that has helped me to be able to move is being focused. Why did people vote me? Why would I, it's challenging, why would I put off the comfort to come and be where people are. Is I had to share goals. I had to sit down. Yeah, we as a sport we are yet to sit down and do a strategic plan, but that is in the offing.
Yes.
We will soon have it. But the truth is, why do people come to play hockey? Is to have fun.
Yeah.
Is to distress. Is to grow as individuals.
As individuals and also as a unit.
I have been there. It's challenging because you have to pull people to believe that as a woman you can do it.
Yes.
Many a times people are like, that one is a woman.
You consistently have to up your game.
Yes.
For people to believe that you can actually deliver.
Yes. And some of the things I've had to do is, one, keep near the game.
Yeah.
Because when you are near the game, I pass by the pitch even when I don't mean to train. You'll most times have someone walking up to you and saying, oh, this is wrong, you're doing this right, you're doing this wrong, and then you pick
like you
ideas.
get feedback.
You get feedback.
Yeah.
That is one. Two, I've had to connect with people, like-minded people, to build me up, to support me. Like, for example, I would like to appreciate really the new IOC member, the president of Uganda Olympic Committee. He's been so supportive. He's one of those who calls you and says, you Lydia, come. And you get talking, and he's helped, I think, many associations to in the area of capacity building. Yes, I've been able to undergo the sports administrators course and also the advanced sports management course. Yes. These have helped me to know how best can you run a federation, how can you run the association to be able to serve your people and remain sane. So basically continuous trainings and, you know, personal growth is very important, but also looking out for people for mentorship. Many a times we don't quite have many women mentors.
Let me just pause you there a bit. When you talk about, you know, being a president and then talking about mentorship, how do the two connect?
It connects very well in a sense that no man is an island. Okay, no woman is an island. You, one way or another, need people, a support group. Like, for example, within hockey, I have ladies who walk up to me and tell you, you are wrong, or you are right, or you're on track, or you're going off the track. You have even males who walk up to you and say, we are supporting you, but you're failing here. Or you know, you need to do this. We are not seeing this. You promised us this, but we can't see it. So people keep you in check, like, and also checkmate. Maybe they also help you to self-reflect. Yeah, that is right. But most importantly, they keep you focused. Why? Because if you probably are like, okay, I'm just enjoying the title, I'm president, that is all that matters. I mean, I have it. No, they keep you working. They keep you, they throw at you challenges to sort out
and
every
feedback
time.
and feedback.
Yes.
Because
so when you are a president, you need mentoring. Mentoring in form of capacity, your ability to make decisions, your ability to do the right thing at the right time, your ability to weather through challenges, because you do face challenges. Like when our team was unable to travel to Algeria for the youth All Africa Games, it was challenging. The parents who had given the boys and girls were like, what?
Who had supported them.
We want this to happen. Why isn't it happening? It was a challenging time, but for you to remain sane and be able to explain to them and it does not spill over, it requires support.
How many girls are you mentoring within your association or even outside the association?
Well, there are very many. But one of the things I pride in, every time I walk on the pitch and the hockey area, and I find young boys, little from different ages, I always speak to them, depending on, for example, those who are in school. I always encourage them to do their studies. That hockey can wait for them, but their studies may not wait for them. I use words like books before babies for the girls. I chance opportunities to speak on sports days, like recently some time back I was at Zambia,
Yeah.
in Zambia, St. Joseph Girls.
Yeah.
I was able to speak to them. We have a very agile coach. He's
Yeah.
always having camps, hockey camps,
Yeah.
mixed boys and girls.
Yeah.
They always invite me to speak to those girls. I call that mentorship.
Yeah.
Why? Because if they look at you and you tell them, okay, I have a degree, I have a master's degree, I have a family, I have a husband, I have a wife, I also have a job, a full-time job, but I'm the president of hockey, they probably would want to pick a thing or two that, okay, so if someone can get up there, they need to have built themselves. They need to do as a number of things.
Okay.
And so when we encourage them to study, you're mentoring them because they see you have been there.
Yeah.
When I encourage them to be disciplined, I have
You have
an
played,
example.
and you're still
I played
playing,
a sport,
and you've never gotten a yellow card.
a yellow
you said.
card or a red card. They can see it. I mean, sometimes mentoring is not just what you tell people, but what you do yourself.
Yes.
Yes.
Lydia, you have just mentioned family, work, you know, school. There's so much going on in your life. How do you balance?
Everything has its own time. One of the things that I've done is to, probably in the year, I've set out to say that this is important and I must go for it. For example, when I did the advanced diploma, the diploma in sports management,
Yes.
it was a weekend program. I had to ask for leave from my workplace that these specific Saturdays I will not attend my work because I will be studying.
Away for studies.
Number two, I had to talk to my team that any game that appears on Saturday and Sunday, a weekend I'm supposed to be in school, I will not be able to attend.
Yes.
I had to speak to my husband that, you know what, there are weekends where I will have not to prepare a meal for you because I will be attending class. It's only for a time, and as I speak right now, I'm concluding. I'm done.
Wow, congratulations.
I'm done with the class.
Should I say congratulations?
Well,
not yet.
Not yet, but almost.
Almost there.
Because I'm finished with the classes. I'm only working on my reports
Okay.
for submission.
And then you're recently at the International Working Group conference in Botswana.
Yes.
How did you find time for that?
I still asked as part of my annual leave from my workplace. It was only for 8 days. I was able to attend because you see, everyone who wants to serve well must seek knowledge.
Yes.
You must seek mentorship. You must seek to learn from those who have been there.
Yes.
So my being there has been good. It's good for networking.
Yes.
It's good to see people who have done it and learn from how are they doing it.
Yes.
How can I do it better? And who is out there who can
Support
handle which what? And one of the things that I pride in is that I was able to connect with a lady called Linda from Dream Big Foundation. And as I speak, our connection is bringing fruit for the sport.
Okay.
So going for such things is not a waste of time, not even money. The fruits may not be immediate. But
and they may not
last.
be tangible.
Yes, because now I have a support family, like a safe group that I was only able to identify when we went to Botswana.
Okay.
And the women were and it's interesting, it was a women's sort of conference.
Yes.
But there were very, very many men who are supporting.
Who are engaging with the women to kind of guide them and help them to reach their full potential.
Yes, and also attending the Whistler Women in Sports Leadership Academy was a plus. One of the things I remember going through is that time where they told us to think about the future. And I remember I was paired with someone, and I said to myself that, Lydia, one day you'll be able to get up to the International Federation.
Yes, we are underrepresented at the decision-making table. What do you think we can do to address that challenge?
One of the things we ought to do, we can't start from up there.
Okay.
We need to start from here. How do we talk to the girls in school? What are the things we talk to the girls? We need maybe at some point to speak to parents. What do they tell the young girls there? And also we need to be available to create the platform for someone they can talk to.
Yes.
For someone they can run to, someone who would understand them. But also we need to encourage them to be in sport.
Yeah.
Because in sports there are immense
possibilities.
No, there are character traits that we get from sports. For example, problem solving. You know, like in hockey, you can have the ball and you have about 3 people facing you, but you must think of who is easier to beat,
maneuver.
How to maneuver.
Yes.
Who teaches you that in class?
In class, nobody.
Number 2, discipline. Not every annoyance on pitch requires a beating.
No.
In fact, it's only natural that someone gets you agitated and angry. But what do you do?
How do you calm yourself down?
Or do you play smart? Because hockey is a mind game. The moment you are switched off, the game is off. The moment you're switched on, the brain is working. That's why you find people dribbling and you're wondering, how do they do that? Yeah. Those same things affect how we do things in life.
Yes.
For example, if you are on pitch and you play smart, how can someone walk up to you and say you amount to nothing?
No, it can't happen. It can't happen.
The next thing you want to do is like, okay, let's go on pitch.
Yeah.
Tell me
let's sort it out.
Let's sort it out on pitch. And you know what? I've seen women dribbling past men and they feel like,
what did she just do to me?
So we need to be available to mentor. We need to encourage them to be in sport so that they can learn the leadership skills, they can learn the life skills. They don't have to go to karate. Any sport can teach you these
life skills.
Life skills, yes.
Okay. And what are some of the key obstacles that you've had to overcome? And how did you go about them?
One of the obstacles I've had is that men will always have an ego. But it's important for you to know how to
go about it.
Not to dwarf it, but not to allow it to overpower you. So one of the things is that I like working in teams.
Yeah.
As I always tell my people, let's work on this. Let's go do this. So most of the times you'll find people buying in.
Okay.
Create an environment for them to be able to buy in. The other thing is that I've had to get myself, raise my capacity of understanding things.
Okay.
Because when you understand things, someone just can't help it but follow you. Okay. Because they feel you're doing the right thing. But if you seem you don't know, and then also consultation. It's okay to walk to a man and tell them, you know what, I think I don't know how to do this. Do you know how to do it?
Can you help me?
They'll be more than willing to help you, because they will, at that point their ego will rise up and be like, so yeah,
she's come to me. Yeah. Okay.
But at the end of it, it doesn't mean you don't know, but you just get them to be a part of what you want to do.
Okay.
Yes. And also I've had to respect them. Respect is very important. You don't disrespect people, abusing them around, throwing certain words at them, and you think they will follow you. Because you know, there's a great writer, John Maxwell. He says that when you're a leader and you have no people following you, then you're just taking a walk. Surely it's 2 years. I would be taking a walk if I wasn't doing what ought to be done.
Okay.
Of course, it remains challenging. Sometimes with different characters, you have to learn to deal with.
To learn and unlearn sometimes.
Yes. You've got to learn to accommodate all characters as you keep focused.
Okay.
Yes.
And if you had just one wish for a girl child watching you right now, what would it be?
I would like them to be placed in an environment that nurtures their full potential, for the woman inside there to come out. And I would love to be a mentor to as many as I can reach out to, so that from what I have learned, I can share.
Okay.
For being a role model, really, yes. But it's important that the person, the woman inside there comes out, yes, and lay the foundation for many others to be able to succeed.
Wow, those are very inspirational words, Lydia. I just want to thank you for taking your time to come down here. And to our dear viewers, you've heard from the president of the Uganda Hockey Association. She's shared very insightful words, and we hope we can learn from it. And that's all we had time for today. Until next time, goodbye.